This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made over the middle. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial. The kick
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Clock for the completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he gains it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sends him up at the 24.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough to the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's in return. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To the 25. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. And the Sooners keep the football on the move.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Coming up, second down and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. No for the first, but still going. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's hauled in way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Longhorns will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the runner takes off to his right. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. first and goal. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running a quarterback sneak here. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping us to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Bryant. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Sooners line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. That ball snagged for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass block. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
What a play by this defense. High pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone, and good job of knocking it away. And I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Grinding away with a running game. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they'll use the ground game here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Direct snap to the back. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested.